Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Hello and welcome to the Reckless Roundtable, guys. It's a sobering episode. It's a humbling episode. But we got lots to discuss. We've got loads to discuss. Don't worry, my team will get fuller as time goes on. Some people are running late. You know how life is. Business calls are being done right on the show, as you can see Riri there. Probably making some ching to support the show, but it's okay.
Moving the monies, man.
Okay, money has to be moved, stuff has to be done. Business is business, and that I can't be angry.
I'm not Waj, bro. I'm not Waj. I know I got a Muslim name, but I'm not Waj. Definitely.
This is what I'm saying, Dr. NHN. See how humble she is?
Big boss, man.
Boss moves. Now, guys, I saw this morning show. I saw the outlandish things of 172 people doing the vote, but the likes were 130. Guys, don't do me like that today, this evening. Get the likes up on your way in. 1 for 1. That's your entries free. Yeah, that's an entry fee. Yeah, a simple like. It's free. It's easy. And of course, get involved in the comments as well. Right? I'm going to make this more interactive. Riri, lend me a $5. God, you're even asking short, man.
Yo.
Put some hundreds in, put zeros behind that.
Begging, and this is the man that goes to coffee shops and you know, and crosses his legs and just sips chai tea all day.
AK Lords, thank you. That's what I like to see. That's the energy, guys. That's the energy I want today, man. Come in, like away, then get involved in the comments. All right. Okay, these two ain't put the cameras on yet, so they know they're gonna sit there until they do. So let's get into it. Game reaction right off the bat. Since the numbers are low, I'm actually gonna open my mouth and discuss this. Now, later on in the show, you're going to see me a little bit more upset, a little bit more direct to Ruben and his tactics and all the rest of that stuff. But personally, I am on the bandwagon of the best team lost. I am on that bandwagon, right? I'm not going to do, you know what? I said I'm not going to do, right? But as I'm talking... let me go check the stats again, right? Because I love stats. You know, guys, I love.
Are we talking of the pre-shot XGs or the post-shot XGs?
Whoa. After bots came here and did his XXG and all the rest, I have not mentioned XG since.
What are we talking
You've
about?
noticed. I have not mentioned XG since.
Mad.
Because when I heard it, you know, when you hear something, he goes, "What? Do I sound like that?" Never.
I sound mad.
I said never again. Right? So positives, we're in 7th. We're still 2 points away from possible top 4, top 5 Champions League football. So can't be upset about that. But let me go a little bit deeper into the game. As I'm looking for these stats anyway, I'll just say it's not every game that you get beaten and you leave the game going, that's 2 of the best goals you're going to see of the season scored against us to get the win. And then you recognize that they didn't really have much after that. Now, on top of that, you then go realize anyone else, I think I'm going to turn into a Cunha hater. Anyone else in Cunha's position, Mount, Delo, Sesko, Xerxes Hoyland is scoring that goal. I'm saying it. I've said it. Let me say it again. Mount, Delo, Sesko, Xerxes Hoyland is scoring that header.
The man went for the spectacular when all he had to do was like literally put his head on it.
Just
You know his
even
girl.
if he had hit
You know
it,
his
even
girl.
if he had hit it straight.
Abs, you know his girl cheats on him, right? Man can't give head for shit, bro.
Wow. Time out. Way too early. Way too. Wow.
Do you know what? I'm glad this comment came just at the right time to stop. Even Onana scoring that, and we've seen the videos of him doing football. Even Onana scoring that, I cannot understand how he's missed it. Yes, it's dark. I know he scored. I think he scored what, 2 games in a row now.
Yeah,
I don't care. He had to put that in the net. So you see that, and you then go, could have walked out of here with a draw. Welcome, Coley. Could have walked out of here with a draw, but no. The chance was taken away. Whoa. I think this show is going in a different direction. I need to rein it back in. But will Sesko score that chance? He's too busy twerking on defenders. I don't think so. Come on, man. Respect Sesko.
Vibes is trolling. Vibes just
He hates Sesko, innit?
Yes, he doesn't like Sesko, so he's trolling as usual.
He hates Sesko. You're damn right. Tribal Chief would have scored that.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Heck, I'm even certain I would have scored that, and I ain't even jumping. I'm waiting for the ball to hit my head.
That's the thing. He didn't even have to jump that high. That was probably the best pass I've seen Dorgu do since he's been playing.
That was the best cross since his United career started,
bro.
Since his United career period.
I'm going to get. I think we need to discuss the crossing as well. I think let's go through this quickly. We need to discuss the horrid crossing I had to witness as well. Horrid crossing.
Why is the crossing that bad? Why is it that bad though?
Coley,
he's always been
do you know what I want to do? I want to bring it back to 6 seasons ago, when people told me that Delo is going to do me Amazon Prime delivery. You bastards that sold that dream and then tried to say that he was better at attacking than Wan-Bissaka. All you bastards, all you scholars. Yeah, I'm using the term properly now. All you scholars that told me this guy's got Amazon Prime delivery. All of you need to slap yourself.
You know, the one that he even did for that Garnacho goal that won the award, you know, that was even a bad cross because he put away beyond the guy.
He had to do an overhead kick because he was behind him.
Exactly.
I can't.
It's actually, when you look at it like that is actually funny.
How are you crossing from the right and the ball ends up on the left? Wing back to wing back. Outside, skips the whole penalty area. I've never been so, guys, I don't understand how angry I was. Every time he got the ball, look, he shaped up the cross. I said, well, this ain't going nowhere. And we're not even talking about the 4 crosses he did that went straight to Martinez. Straight to Martinez. How can yeah, this is why it's so frustrating. This is usually why I don't do a breakdown myself, because so much things to say. So much things to say. Anyway, let me stop there. Riri, I know you got the popcorn ready, but I'm going to ask you to give us your review first, because it's probably going to go downhill from there anyway.
I'm on the same bandwagon as you. I think the best team lost. I don't think Aston Villa came to play. I think those 2 goals were individual brilliance. I didn't see anything that they remotely did yesterday that if we hadn't given them those 2 goals, they would have beat us yesterday. Nothing that they did impressed me, to be fair. So yeah, unfortunately, we got beaten by individual brilliance. Our senior players need to help these youths. If these youths are gonna play, we need to have senior players that are going to be.
Why are you hating, Abs? Abs, why are you hating? Why are you hating, bro? What? We got good genes, bro. We got good genes. That's why. We got good hair genes, bro.
It's the Afro gang, bro. It's the Afro gang.
So none of you decided to do your hair for the show. Cool, I get it.
Hey,
They're going natural.
Relax today, yeah.
Natural. They're rocking natural.
Bro, it's 10 o'clock. Christmas times.
They're rocking
natural. You don't like the way a black man's hair looks.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
They're rocking natural. They're rocking natural.
You know I gotta hate, boys. Yeah, you know I gotta hate because I'm the bald-headed guy. So I'm gonna hate.
Mine is longer than everybody on the panel.
Hey, no.
I always forget. Why are you always wearing a hat?
My hair is probably the longest on the.
Charles, you're bugging. My hair is down the middle of my back. Are you mad?
True. I would argue. I feel like.
Charles,
do you know what?
My locks.
Mine keeps.
It's because you don't see them. My locks are down the middle of
you
my
know
back,
what? I actually like the fact here. I'm going to say this now because I'm about to ruin it, but I actually really felt really comfortable. This is like a proper African get-together for Christmas.
It is a proper it's a proper
now we're about to mix some color into it. Welcome.
I mean, I can't back out if you just wanna keep it African.
Absolutely not, because the comments will start saying
I'm not
brown
African,
racism.
I am not African, so we can't keep it African. But
you get why,
you know,
man.
I mean,
the Niger men with the good hair are on the top.
Really, you going with the foundational Black American stuff? Huh?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Never mind.
I don't think that's what
Let's
said.
continue. I'm just trying to check back. Continue. We already said that the show is gonna go sideways anyway, so we're already there.
Listen, the show. Oh, I've already started the sideways talking with Cunha's girlfriend cheating on him.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, you missed it. No repeat.
I'm not repeating it. I've already said what I said.
Good.
But yeah. So what I was saying, yes. So I think that the better team lost yesterday. We go again on Friday. Without the we go without the problem. The problem has it's going to be gone for about a month and a half. So
do you know what? All the haters, all the people
problem is going to be gone. So we should be good. The midfield should be good now. We should be, passing the ball better, scoring better.
Whoever said that we're not scoring because of Bruno?
I didn't.
I think creativity is gonna definitely go down.
I'm not saying. There's a lot of people that have made comments to the fact that his passing is erratic and he's a detriment to the team sometimes when he's on the pitch and stuff like that. So there have been comments, Coley. There have been comments. So let's not downplay the comments because they have been comments.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll add this quickly.
Right,
well, let's see, because now we get the chance, and it's by force as well. So we can't force him back on while he's got injury. But I have to say, I don't like saying this. As I was talking to Hulkin earlier, and I said, Hulkin, I've done a 180 on Bruno because beginning of his tenure, I said I don't like the way he plays football. I hate watching him, and then now I'm going. He can't be dropped ever, and now he's going to be out for a month. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. All right, let's quickly move on because now we've got the full deck. Oh God, why'd you say as well? All right, here we go. Welcome, Wadge. Welcome. All right, I'm gonna actually now have to reduce people to limited time on their reviews. So JJ, you're next. Coley, Charles, Pav, and then Wajid.
I mean, I'm not even gonna take that much time because we really know where the problem is when it comes to the game. I expected us to lose. That's the honest truth. Because the show that KG had the other day, he said we should give our expectation, or was it the score line? I said we're gonna lose, I think 2-1. That's what I said, and I think we ended up losing 2-1. Because people might start to say, oh, the better team lost this, that, and the four. Aston Villa is on a 10-game winning streak. All right. When you're a good team, some of it is gonna be by the team actually playing well together. Some of it is gonna come down to individual brilliance, right? And we couldn't go brilliance for brilliance yesterday. The goal by Konya, that was a good. I mean, any one of our player from that angle probably would try to pass it first, right? But from that angle, it took a very good shot. Martinez wasn't expecting it. And even if he was expecting it, that was well laced, right? However, then he had the one that really already covered. But us losing, in the past, I would have been sad. I expected it. And it goes back to talk about the other games that we've dropped with the things that have happened with the team now. We've lost players to AFCON. We've lost Bruno to injury. We've lost Maino to injury. Šeško can't play a full 90 just yet. Our midfield is light. The points that we've dropped is going to come and bite us in the behind right now. So, hey, the game is the game, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. When you start looking back and going, should have got 3 points out at Bournemouth, should have done better at West Ham, probably should have tried to get a point at Everton. I know probably we turn around and say we should have won it, but when you're 1-0 behind, try and get a point. So yeah, they're gonna come back and hurt us for sure. Coley.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't got anything unique to say that anyone hasn't said. Nice to see Leacher hold that position down in that situation. You said that in the group chat, it is very situational. Can't expect it to happen well against every opponent, but it's nice to know it can work sometimes.
Yep.
Who else there's someone else's performance that I actually liked as well.
Probably Heaven, isn't it?
Nah, Heaven's a given. It was someone else. Mason Mount played well. He had to drop back deeper as well.
Mount played.
Yeah, that was about it.
I don't know if I would say Mount played well.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I liked what he did. I liked what he did because in terms of getting about, having a bit of quality, not losing possession, it's not the pretty stuff, but it's just the basics. And doing those basics well means that there's a bit of assuredness when the ball gets to that part of the pitch, innit? He was doing that. He was keeping possession for us. So I appreciated it, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can understand that. All right, Charles.
I didn't really have any takeaways from the game. Everyone played okay. Konya got GA. Lamens is sus. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I got from this game. I would have probably started Xerxes and then brought Sesko off the bench, but beyond that, everything else was kind of what you would expect given the injury situation and the players up to AFCON. It kind of sucks that we had a chance to at least tie the game, and Cunha just couldn't hit the ball straight. Like even if he just turned into a wall and had the ball bounce off his head, we could be here with one point. But I don't know. I feel like with him, we're beginning to see that we don't really watch Wolves because he's looking like just high volume. Even when people were talking about his amount of long shots last season, the amount of times this guy just takes the ball and just decides to whack it, like one or two have to go in. Like it's just, yeah. But now, I've heard people say he is the kind of player that he wants to touch the ball. He likes having the ball, all that jazz. Well, now the ball will be going to him all the time. It's him, Mount, if Manu is even fit. So now all those excuses, like let's see what Cunha really is. Oh, what else? What else? What else? January coming along, signings, Semenyo. I don't know. It's looking like we might have to change the signing thing and go for midfielders now, given that another one is out for like I don't know how long. But beyond that, yeah, that's all.
Before we go to Pav, Wajid, is this your second account?
No, like I'm not typing anything. What are you talking about?
Because this looks oddly like the video you sent in the group chat.
That's crazy.
Bro, you see me on stream. I've been coughing after what I've been typing.
I said it wasn't me.
That's a mad,
Could be
accusation,
a Kennedy account.
So
I don't know. The person is still typing. Yeah.
Oh, this one of you guys have definitely made an account. I believe it now. I believe it now, especially the way he's talking.
What's the profile picture on it?
It's his music video. It's a rap video from the group chat. Go have a look.
That looks like Kennedy, bro.
It is Kennedy. It's from his rap video.
What rap video?
You have not been in the group. Go look in the group chat.
Well, I don't have that much time during the day to check a lot of it out. Ask Riri. If I haven't posted something in the group chat, it's just fucking football shit while I'm at the gym.
All right. So, Pav, game review, please, sir.
It was, to me, it was kind of like a bit of a dead game after Bruno went off, and it was 2 bits of brilliance from Morgan Rogers, innit? If you don't try, you don't succeed, and he tried with his shots, and you know what I mean. He got his little presence out of it. So yeah, 2 good shots from him. The first one could be a goal of the season contender, but anyone who's sitting here just like cussing Le Mans, brother, just remember what De Gea had to go through for the first year, innit? So I'd expect that from Le Mans, but he ain't gonna be like the fucking world-class keeper you think he is. But that's what I'm gonna say on Le Mans. But yeah, the Bruno injury, man. I get like everyone's divided on it. I would have sold him in the summer, but I also didn't care if he stayed. The only reason I wanted him sold was because I wanted 2 brand new midfielders for this system. Yeah, because I didn't want to hear the fucking excuses that this manager gets every week. But here we are, still having to listen to it. But yeah, it's going to be a bit peak without Bruno, man. KG asked everyone the other day, what was the question? He said,
who do we look to? You need a goal.
Yeah, you need a goal. Who you're relying on? There was a few people who just, Coley, who were like giving dumb answers. But it's Bruno, isn't it? Because without him on the pitch, I'm looking at that team without Bruno. I was like, right, who's getting the fucking goal here then? I didn't know, man. Like, we bought on the youngsters, Shane Lacey, Jack Fletcher. Might have to bring on Kai Rooney at this point, because none of our forwards are doing too much at the minute. It's just gonna be Pete, man. We need signings, bro. From 2 signings, it might need to be 4. Ineos, I don't know, man. You might need to get out on them streets and start collecting money, man. Like, get the money pots out and GoFundMe's, whatever. We need 2 midfielders. Fucking fullbacks are a disgrace at this club, man. Probably need another forward to help.
Fullbacks?
What, are you happy with the low?
No, I said who's happy? Me?
No. Charles said what fullbacks, and I thought, let me
I just asked because we play with wing backs, and I was a little confused. Like,
Oh no, it's the same shit for me, innit? Because we play as a 5-back, bro. Like fucking the fullbacks, they ain't no fucking wing backs, but they're shit to be called wing backs. So yeah, they're just fullbacks to me. But
there has to be wing
yeah.
backs, so I expect them to be shit.
Well, I'm sorry. Can we have a disclaimer? JJ Gabriel cannot play. He's not eligible.
You just beat me to
play.
it.
No,
So can we stop
Riri, allow them. Riri, allow them. It's in their DNA.
See this guy here, Sun Jin Woo Park here. Listen, brother, what do you want me to be happy about? I'm happy when we win. What, you think I'm gonna come on here after a loss and be fucking happy? You dumbass prick.
Are you ever happy?
What the fuck am I supposed to be happy about? What are we doing that I'm supposed to be happy about?
Are you chasing our supporters away? Like, what are you doing right now?
Nah, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, it's a dumbass questions like that. What am I here? What am I supposed to be happy about?
Moving on.
Like, what's going on?
Be nice.
In Man United terms, anyway.
It was a good effort. Enjoy the atmosphere.
But you know what? Yeah, I saw a stat the other day. Yeah, see, since this guy's been there, we've had 5 fucking clean sheets in 13 and a half months.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna the next topic is going to cover all of that. Between me and JJ, we've provided some screenshots, but I think I may have overdone it a little bit. But heck, I had time on my hands, so we're gonna discuss it as knowledgeable football people on some of the gaps and some of the main reasons why we're conceding goals left, right, and center. Waj, is he on a phone call now? Is he?
We can't hear anything.
Or is he rapping? We can't hear you, bro.
He's doing the Kennedy. He's literally doing the Kennedy.
Yep, he's coming back. Cool. Right. Quite annoying because he was the last person before we move into the next topic.
That was intentional.
He was talking to Mumbai mobster, man, just checking in.
Oh, these guys.
All right, cool. So we're gonna quickly discuss. I think he's back. Is he back? Is he back? Before I move on.
No, he's not.
Right, that should work now.
Yes, there you go.
I accidentally connect my mic. I was practicing spinning my bus.
We don't believe you.
Firstly, what I was saying is that obviously you and Abs have that much time on your hands to be making 55 screenshots, because when you got money like that, unemployment's a great thing, isn't it? I mean, all right. I mean, you got time to make screenshots. Some of us fuckers are work. Some of us fuckers got to work.
Are you even in the country to be talking this much chest?
Yes, I'm in my house.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you're actually in your country this time. Okay, when's your next trip?
You could tell by the background if he's
I'm sorry?
When's your next trip?
Why is it always my personal information that has to get
shared? My personal information, but you're talking about my money.
Anyway, can I have my say?
Anyway, go on, have your say.
Right. Football under Ruben Amorim is like giving a compliment to the set 8 kid for going 3 days without licking the door.
What? Right? That is not the match reaction. That's your thoughts on Ruben.
But this is my match reaction on Man. This is Man United. Generally,
that is disgusting.
Right? No, because we
shout out to all those kids that are dealing with disability.
No, it wasn't a disability. It wasn't a disability thing. It was a set 8 thing. There's a whole thing about set 8 in this country, like how academic. Well, I can't be bothered.
My guy that was a set special. Of course, you make fun of the guys below you. Typical. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
This is just crazy.
Anyway, right. Because we can only take certain dates of when Ruben Amorim was successful. You go from the 20th of September or the 18th of August or when you could see the North Star, or when the Earth spun on its axis 33 degrees, which allowed the ball to go in at a certain angle at a certain point, and all that shit. Like, what's there to judge? The football shit. This team is shit. Like, it's the same drop points.
Whoa. Did you actually think the football was shit yesterday? As in the way we were attacking, not defending. I can understand the defending.
Right, hang on.
The attacking. Do you actually think we were shit the way we played?
Yeah, yes, we were shit.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
This conversation is exactly like the Arsenal. What is the difference between this conversation and complimenting the football today or yesterday and losing, and the Arsenal game at the start of the season? What is the difference? Right?
Don't you think,
against Arsenal, we were going to use it as the building block to the whole season. Arsenal was the blueprint of what the season is going to be like. Right? That's what was said. We are now middle of December. He is back to averaging one win per month based on how long he is here as a manager. Yeah, we have conceded. We have conceded more goals than 17th place Nottingham Forest, and people want to hold on to the fact that we scored 4 goals against Wolves, who hadn't won since October, 4 goals against Bournemouth, who hadn't won against October. Yeah. And when we come up against a semi-decent team, we get touched again, playing 1 game a week when everyone else is in Europe. And now the excuse is we are decimated with injury. What was the excuse at Grimsby? What was the excuse at Tottenham? What was the excuse against Arsenal? What was the excuse against City? I'm tired. It's the same shit.
West Ham.
Yeah, and obviously last season doesn't count because that happened in Narnia. That didn't happen in this lifetime, so that shit doesn't count. So we can't take that shit into consideration. Yeah, and like Brusher, isn't it? I ain't reading that comment, but it's the same shit. It's the same shit over and over. What's the point?
But that comment that Brush is making, that's not just under this manager. That's been for time.
We have conceded more goals under this manager at an alarming rate than we have under any other manager.
But that's because of the goalkeeper that the ball fraud brought into this.
It was only his last season he conceded. It was only his last season conceding more goals. If you look at the rate we're conceding goals, he's conceding goals at a larger rate than the ball man did, and no one wants to talk about it because obviously he was forced into the substitution. For the second goal, there was essentially 8 defenders, and they still scored.
I just have where you and JJ are concerned. Like, I get where your ear is, and I get where your frustration is, and I get where you're at with regards to this manager or whatever. But with regards to the team, can we not see positives even if we lose a game, in regards to how you feel about the manager?
No. Right. I can answer that to you right now, because I don't look at Ruben Amorim's results in select parts. I don't take select dates. I take the totality of his management period. And his management period is basically, we invite someone into the house, he robbed the entire house after he got invited to the yard, and we should be happy we got our headphones back after he took everything else. Yeah? That, right?
Is this what happened in Brazil or something? Just trying to understand.
I think this all happened once Watch bought his ticket and went to the Europa finals.
But that's what management
broke him. That broke him.
I feel you, man.
So if you take this game in total singularity, in all by itself, with not a single other example, we were the better team. We should have won. Blah 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 blah. But you can't do that.
I find so I I don't. A lot of times when people say all these stats, right, I realize that they're adding last season to it to try and make it look as bad as possible, right? So I find that sometimes I find that unfair because we didn't do that when Ten Hag was in place.
Yes, we did.
When Ten Hag was in place, we seemed to. No, hold on, let me finish. We seemed very good at separating his bad run from the second season into his third, or the bad run he had in the first season after we won the Carling Cup into his second. It seemed that every time Ten Hag started the season, we gave him a fresh. It was fresh. Okay, this is the mistakes he made. These are the goals that he conceded. Okay, we're going to compare this season to last season as one-on-one. Not we're going to add these details from last season and say, oh, he hasn't won a game in all of this, except for the records he broke, the Man United records that he broke, stadium records or whatever. Except for those, we managed to separate both seasons. With Ruben, we're going with this hate train. Almost everything you've said, right? You're adding the data from last season. We all know last season was a disaster.
Brother,
we were 15.
On this show, yeah, you said we take dates from the 20th of September. We ignore Grizzly. Did that not happen? Did that not happen as a comparison?
No. I took that from the internet. I said, let me just show you. But when you guys said, hold on, listen to me. When you guys said, so you're just going to ignore the start of the season. I added the stats from the start of the season. And we still won more than we lost. So I didn't lose anything out of it. My point was we were on an upward trajectory. So even when you added the stats from the beginning, we lost one. And as you said, what's the difference? Well, the difference is the goalkeeper patted this one into the net. And this one, we lost by 2 world-class goals. We can say that the defense...
2 world-class goals.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. You have seen Cunha in that position. You have seen so many players in that position. Have you seen the ball go top bins?
They get blocked. They get blocked, bro.
Two world-class goals. The first one.
Abs, if you call it world-class goals, then it negates every defensive problem that we have.
I won't, because the next topic is going to talk about the defensive.
The first one, fine, cool. Even if the second one you're calling world-class.
Okay,
the second one you're calling
definitely
world-class.
The first one.
No, the first one I agree. The second one you're calling world-class.
No, I wouldn't say world-class. I would just say it was well-struck. Let's reduce that. But what I'm saying is we've lost to 2 good goals. The Arsenal one, our goalkeeper put in the net. Our goalkeeper jumped and they did this.
Okay, so
that is the difference.
So going back to
your might be a minute difference, Wadge,
so
right?
Going back,
you've played football. You know when you are in a season with a team, you take positives. You go, all right, cool. Lads, we lost that one. It was a goalkeeping error. This one, we played well. We had the chances. We got beaten by 2 good goals. Or two goals that were struck well. That's what you do. You know that's what we do.
Okay. And just to sort of reply to the point, and then we'll move on. Yeah, we are playing less football than we ever have at this point because of this man. Correct? Yes or no?
Huh? Say that one more time.
We are playing less football. We are playing less football at this point in the season than we ever have, right? Because of this man. Yeah, because of as a club. Yes.
Based on last season's results.
He has had more training time on the pitch. Yes or no?
Yes, I agree.
He has a brand sparkling new attack, and everyone's played his formation for a year.
Yep.
Right? That does not yet he is still out here breaking dog shit records left, right, and center. It is beyond the point when you have 14 months of management, or 13 months, whatever, you cannot look at a single game and say, look at the good, look at the bad, when he is the overarching reason we are in this position. And the difference with Ten Hag got worse as we went on. But he still broke our trophy record, and we were still in Europe. We were still in Europe year in, year out, regardless. This man took us from hell to the 7th level of hell at the end of last season, right? And even if you want to look at in the last 50 days, if you want to look at the last 50 days, right? We have 2 wins in 8. Look at the teams we've played. Look at the positions we've been. And you cannot take Aston Villa as a single game when there's too much shit around it. I'm sorry.
I swear we've only got a 40% win record this season in the Prem as well.
We've only won.
So he's only really gone up by a little margin from last season.
It's bad though.
I haven't checked that.
Sorry, Cody. Sorry, you wanted to say something while I was ranting.
Only against Wolves and Crystal Palace. Those are the 2 wins in the last 8 games.
Look, like Javis coming there. We are in the top 8 from 50. If you measure like that, cool. If people want to measure
2 games, we'll be back to 15.
No. If people want to measure like that, then it's a successful season. Then it's a successful season with people. Cool.
I don't think that's the point, Reg. I think the point he's making is the season's far from over, and it's not even like we're not even in that bad of a spot now. You don't know if it's going to be worse. Pav just said 2 games and you're 13th, 2 games and you're also 4th or top 4. So like, I think all that person's trying to say is we're not there yet. We're not at the point where you finished 8th. You're just currently 7th. Do you know what I mean? And then the other thing I was going to ask you is,
go on. Sorry,
I don't know. I don't know if you just misspoke, but you said everyone's played this system for a year, but he's got a spanking brand new front line. So that would mean the attack hasn't played in the system for a year, has it?
Cunha came from the exact same formation. So did Mbeumo. I don't know what Sesko played at Leipzig. I'll be totally honest. Like you can, I think, Coley, you can quote me on that.
But besides the point, what I'm saying is playing in Amorim's system, his system.
And my rebuttal to that is, we signed 2 Prem proven players who played the formation, who I was told
know the players
seamlessly fit into the system. Would change everything around. Abs like face palms every single time.
Let's say you're saying the attack is kind of better than last year, but we've got the same defense for the last year, and the defense has got a shitter. So how do you explain that?
Well, let's get into it then, Abs.
Is that a question to me? Sorry.
What do I do?
Anyway,
I guess that could lead into the next topic, Abs.
Sorry, I just need to check. No. We might actually be exactly the same as last season.
Your mic's quite quiet. So,
I'm not even actually going to. I'm not actually going to say that because I think we've considered the same amount of goals as last season. I need to check, but I will come back to that. All right, let's move to the next topic, which is, oddly enough, does it come up? Defensive woes. Okay, so as I said earlier, we have gotten ourselves, or I've got myself a little bit excited and started taking screenshots upon screenshots, right? And I want to talk about the 2 goals that we conceded and some of the deficiencies that I'm seeing. And I don't know whether it's a manager problem or a player's problem or a bit of both. Yeah. And it is something that I want to discuss in a longer view because I have been seeing it. But this one bothers me because of one player's form. And it seems... Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to just share the screen up now. I don't know if I can go full screen. All right. So this is the first goal. Now, I know you can't see the full picture, but Morgan Rogers got the ball here. Right on the line. Like, I actually thought the ball would come off. So by the time he's lined up, here is our lineup here. I cannot remember. Is that Luke Shaw?
That's a Shaw. That's a Shaw coming back.
Yeah, that's Luke Shaw, right? So that's great. Because I don't know where he's gone. There's the low, and there's the man. And don't get me wrong, listen, I feel harsh doing this, but he's not the only one that does this. I think the only person that gets this right is Casemiro. And as we all know, he doesn't have the legs. So when we move on to the next picture, pretty much exactly where I put the X spot, that's where I wanted him to move. The reason I've taken screenshots specifically is because I did mention it on the show right after the game, and I could see that people in the comments looked a bit lost about what I was saying. And what I'm pointing out here is my defensive midfielder, and knowing Euro is on bad form, as we all know, for the last month, knowing that this man has been taking shots from everywhere and scoring, I expected either the manager to specifically say to someone, when he starts coming inside, go here, to make him go back outside and away from goal, smell the danger, get away from goal. Or he should make a decision, oh, I got to help Euro there. I know he's going through a tough time. Let me be a good teammate. Let me help him. Let me be an inch tight. Delo could have done it. Ugarte could have done it. And you'll see in the second goal, Martinez could have done it. Instead, they've left him. Let me make it clear, because a lot of people thought that I was taking the blame away from Euro. I know Euro did shit in this scene and the second one. I know he's done shit, but I also know he's on bad form. But he has to play. As a player, as someone that's played football, not at the highest level, but fuck me, I'm going to go help him. Let me go help him. Let me go close that space. Let me also be aware that this guy can hit the ball quite well from anywhere. And obviously you guys know
but
where
hold
that
on.
ended up.
Can you go back to that picture one more time, please?
Yep.
Because somebody in the chat, like just back. All right. So the person that is saying what happened to our fullback, no disrespect, right? Dalot asked somebody that he was tracking, because that ball that Morgan Rogers, he could have checked the ball back. So you can't even blame Dalot in this case. My problem, and once again, hey, just like Abs, I never played on any big level, but if you play on Saturday morning, where everything all started from, right? I'm sorry. And I'm not even going to blame the coach in no way, shape, or form right now. Ugarte, you can't pass, you can't dribble, you can't take the ball on a turn, you cannot switch. At least, if your job is a defensive midfielder, which is where I love playing, you need to be able to read the game. You need to be able to put, because they said one thing that he knows how to do is to put in effort. You need to be able to put in effort and close that space. And even when you are good at your job, you look back, you already see that Dogu is taking care of that other guy. Evan is taking care of the guy in front of Evan. You have every freedom to go into that space. And not only did he do it once, he did it twice. I'm sorry, unless somebody's leg is broken, that man should never make it to the field anymore. Like, no disrespect.
And by the way,
who would you know?
These would be the same positions that I know. I'm sorry to pee this guy's group fan base. Yeah, I know Kobe is also not going to be there. I know Kobe is also not going to come and take this spot if he's playing with Bruno beside him. We would have to rely on Bruno to do the defensive stuff. Not Kobe. Kobe's not coming here either. But I'm extra disappointed because he is meant to be defensively minded, right? Ooh. And the second goal, by the way, there was two defensively minded people near the area who decided I'm not going to go anywhere into the area to close it down. So,
and Ugarte was the free man, by the way. For the person that is saying Ugarte, if Ugarte leaves, Ugarte was the free man. He actually was in the prime position to do the job.
First of all, why is Shaw getting back in the box so late?
So, where
are you running from?
So Riri, there's a little bit of context to that one, right? There's a little bit of context to that one. If you remember, Bruno just got injured before this goal. Bruno can't move. He's done it. If you see the game, how it broke out, Bruno's in centre mid. He can't run back. We all knew he was injured. What happened is Shaw had stepped up to try and affect one of their midfielder. Obviously, he mistimed it completely wrong. And then he's struggling to get back. We know the guy's a fat
That's
man.
my point.
But the manager plays a very one-to-one system. Sure, all game has been stepping forward to mark his man. So this was always going to happen.
Not all game.
This,
Not all game.
I saw him.
The whole
I saw
game.
him stepping up. Honestly,
He only stepped up what once or twice. But this one, you know, when he steps up and he's halfway,
yeah,
he doesn't really go all the way. This one, he ran all the way into midfield. Didn't get there in time. Starting to run back, but again,
yeah, but like that is in the instructions. The manager wants the center backs going like man-to-man press into the midfield. Like this is by design. Even though our defense, like all these screenshots tell me is as a team we don't defend well. It's not even about those three at the back. As a team in general, we don't defend well. Too many times, it's the opposition's attack versus our 3-2 defenders. Too many times. Many teams, like most teams, all the teams, I don't even know. You defend as a collective. Us, one pass straight through the midfield, it is our defense versus their attack. And of course, they are going to concede. Like when this happens 3, 4, 5 times a game, one is bound to go in. So I don't know.
And see what you said there. This is what's rattling me a little bit, right? Because I didn't know who to blame. As I was watching the pattern, I said, I don't know who to blame. Because is it Ugarte is unfit or he doesn't recognize danger, right? But then the second goal, I'm seeing another player. Now, again, he's just come back from injury. But I'm seeing a centre-back not seem to read the game either. Just, sometimes you can press someone and hurry the shot, and then the shot's not getting hit with the same quality, or the pass is not being hit with the same quality. It's the amount of times that our players, not just Ugarte, right, in other games as well, we watch. This screenshot here is driving me crazy as a coach. Ball watching. I don't even think he's in the right zone, by the way. I don't know if he's in the right place. Because for me, at this precise moment, you can only see Ugarte's number. I don't think he can see the ball. I might be wrong. Maybe he can see a little bit to his right, but I don't think that's great positioning, by the way. But I digress a little bit. But seeing this from the camera, from the ref cam, absolutely blew my mind because I'm just watching him look. Do none of these players watch football after training and don't know what he's capable of? If we were in the Champions League, going back to us finishing 15, are we going to watch Bellingham here and think, oh, I'm just going to watch him?
I have a question. So everybody on this panel knows this is not the only sport I watch. And American football, there's something called where the players look at tape. Does this happen in the Prem?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. All teams do it. We do it.
All teams have most clubs that from not even fucking step 5 have football.
So if you're saying that teams watch tape, and JJ knows where I'm going with this. If you're watching tape and your receiver cuts in every time he runs up the field, you have to mark him while he's doing that route.
Yep.
Rodgers, if you watch 5 of his games this season so far, this is his go-to. He comes off the side, he squares up in that corner, and he shoots. So if you're watching tape, granted, Euro got beat. He got juked, as Waj would say, he got juked and he got beat. But if you're his teammates and y'all watch tape of this guy, Forget the manager. If you watch tape of this guy, then Dallo and Ugarte know that they need to step up. The manager shouldn't have to tell you that because you watch tape.
You know, normally, Riri, right? I would agree with you and say it's this player's fault because they're professionals. They get paid stupid amount of money. This is meant to be their day-to-day thing. But we're in December. And I know this system does a lot of one-on-ones. I know that. I get that. Sometimes it's a very brave thing to do. But in a situation like this, the one-on-one is sorted. All the one-on-ones are done. He's the one man that has no player to mark. You don't think about helping anyone. Or you haven't been told, hey, when you get there, step over here. I'm actually now looking at Ruben for this one.
Well,
I'm looking at Ruben for this one.
So the more you're running through it, it's making me think. It's making me come back to the point of playing Euro and Heaven in the same back line. It can't be helped right now, but from a coaching perspective, Abs, I know being in pressing situations, I know one of the main things that triggers situations or even lets people know where you are in a situation is someone conducting the back line, whether it be a keeper or a centre back.
Mm-hmm.
No one screamed press. It's that simple. For them not to be ball watching that hard, and no thought has come to you, no actions come to you, and nothing has even been done after that means no one's even shouted press.
Paulie, you know what's so funny? Rio said that on his show today. Rio said, as the defenders in the back line, one of them should have shouted. Nobody shouted.
No one's conducting that back line. If you notice, I said last week, right? I said last week that not having a main center back that is a senior guy, right, in the middle of Evan and Euro is a problem, right? Because when you are playing, there are only two things that I know as a center back you will shout in that place, and that's the way we do it. Is it that you say no shot, just telling you person in front of you that you know what? That person is about to take a shot, go close them down, or telling them step up, something like that to alert them. And I don't want to blame Evan. He's a young guy. He's still growing, right? But however, during the training session, if you're going to be playing a young person in the middle of the center back, that should be something that they do for Evan in terms of letting him know you're gonna be in charge of communicating. Yeah, but you're not though, are you? Like when it plays out, you got to remember, Heaven's like on his 13th, 14th senior appearance. I agree with you. He doesn't even he's probably not even sure if his shoelaces are tied most of the fucking time right now. Like he's not going to be conducting the back line. So going back to the phase where Luke Shaw stepped up, I think that's where the problem lies. Luke Shaw, most senior person, all right, attributes wise, you don't really want to leave him as a sweeper. You don't want to leave him as the one last man because of speed. But he is senior enough to know these boys ain't going to conduct. So I have to. Do you know what? Heaven, go for press, because I'm going to sit back. Do you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong here?
Nope. Do you know what the funny thing is? The second goal. That one was worse. Let's just go straight to it. From Ugarte, that one was worse. He was ballerina dancing in that second goal. I can't remember if he was the captain at this point. This play over here. I've already spoken about his crosses for the game. I have no idea how people online and anywhere said that he had a good game. I have no planet what they're watching. But what I did notice is he didn't get brought up in this goal at all. Look where the ball's going. He is 5 yards away from him. And he maintains 5 yards throughout the whole play. 5 yards, maybe even less. Definitely less. How is the fuck across the board? He didn't put his feet.
He did not put his foot at all to that ball. I watched it again. He did not even challenge that cross.
He
just let
watched him cross the ball. He actually watched him cross the ball and said, you're all right, go on then. Now, unlucky for Heaven over here, and Coley, you're talking about people communicating. Heaven did not have a clue that I forgot whose player this is again. Forgot his name. Heaven did not have a clue that he was getting run on by this strike. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's Watkins
at that time.
Right? Do you know who Watkins ran off? Luke Shaw. Behind him. Oh, by the way, Ugarte is there too.
Ballerina.
He literally, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. He made a run, curved run like this, just before the cross was made. And obviously, if Heaven goes for that full whack, it's a penalty. If he goes for that full whack, it's a penalty. He gives away a penalty, right?
Yeah.
But now it's the reaction.
Can I last ditch? Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Can I now start pointing out this is a senior player? This is an experienced player. This is an experienced player. Look at all their reaction on this next touch. Ball watching. Ball watching, but slightly moving.
But you realize that Ugarte, instead of stepping to the ball, he went to defend the space between
he goes into
Evans
this
and
gap
Shaw,
here
and I don't know why.
He goes into this gap to make a fake wall.
Oh my God.
Now he's moving.
Yeah.
Now he's leaning.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. The more I'm looking at this back, this is negligence, you know, from the senior players like Dallo, yeah. Remember when you said in the group chat and you picked up on his defensive work? I was one of the people that was like, do you know what? He was a bit more consistent than usual today, holding the ball and carrying the ball. But then I realized, after your comments defensively, I realized what he's done. And it's the same thing Luke Shaw's done. They've done selfish play. They've done energy conservation.
They've done.
I'm sorry, that comment from United Strand is nasty, bruv.
They need to remove that guy. Just ban that guy, man. Like
that is some nasty shit.
What did he say?
That is so uncalled for. Like on the real. Like that shit is uncalled for.
I would just delete it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh God. That was wild. That was a wild comment. Not that the guy helps with some of his comments in the morning show, but I'm just not gonna.
He just retaliates to what people say. To be fair.
No, I feel like he starts it. It's his thing.
No way. We're not even gonna get into that. Let's just skip. Right. I'll be honest. This here, I am putting blame on Amrin on this. I'm not going to lie. And the reason why I'm saying this, because both these goals, I have seen chances like this in other games that may not have led to goals, where the idea of covering your man or helping your teammate is clearly not, for me, it's not being discussed enough. It's not being discussed enough because Coley, that's a centre back. That's a centre back. Deciding I'm not going to cover. That's a defensive mid. Decide I'm not going to cover. What the fuck is your basics of your job?
But hold on a sec, yeah. Hold on a sec. Go back to when you're running the drill, yeah. You know when you're running the drill for a press, yeah, and you're talking about triggering a press. Imagine if the captain's a striker. It's not the captain's job to tell me as the CDM to trigger the press. It's the centre back. Mm-hmm. So everyone has to take, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, you have to take the reins according to the situation, innit?
Can I ask you a question, Coley?
Go on.
You're a winger, right?
Yeah, winger.
If the left back whips in a ball and it goes in, do I, as a manager, need to tell you again that he better not cross the ball again?
Say that again. If the left back puts
no, you're right winger. You've got your left back. Your left back runs, crosses the ball in. It leads to a goal.
Oh yeah.
Do I have to tell you as a manager he better not cross the ball again?
No, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about we're talking about we're talking about triggering a phase. We're talking about triggering a press. So that's something that you've drilled in the training ground. Usually 3 players at a time. Yeah, because you've got, I don't know, your 2 centre backs and maybe the CDM that's going to trigger the press for them, or you've got the 2 CMs and the striker that's going to trigger the press for them, or whatever it may be. Yeah. But the point I'm making is, you've drilled a certain situation for someone to speak, everyone to move in harmony, in synchronization. You can say that as the coach 1,000,000 times. If me as Dallo or me as Luke Shaw don't open my mouth and do my part to start the press or to tell the youth, like, you're out of position, like they usually fucking are on the training pitch, I sound like but I'm seeing it now. Like I'm seeing Dallo wear the armband, defensive stinker, no pride in it. I'm seeing Luke Shaw be the most senior person in the back line, and he's not taking control of the situation. That's the leadership. That's the spine. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I agree with what you're saying, but I think maybe it's me as an individual.
Abs. For me, it's not even about triggering anything. I'm sorry. If your job is a defensive midfielder, all right, you're a defensive midfielder. You're supposed to be warrior. You're supposed to be the general. You're supposed to be, actually, because of your line of sight, you're supposed to probably be the loudest. You're supposed to be the one closest to where the danger is. Somebody was saying smelling the danger earlier on. I'm sorry, you don't do like this. Like, yo, that guy, he was almost dancing. The only thing that was missing was his ballet shoe when they played that shot. It was nowhere close. I'm putting all that on Ugarte, on that sequence of play. Twice in the same game, and you didn't change, you didn't adjust.
And funny enough, this is why I mentioned to you, Coley, about if your left back goes past you and crosses the ball and scores, does a manager need to tell you, oh, you need to go and close him down? This is carbon copy of the first goal.
Yeah?
This is carbon copy of the first goal, and Ugarte was in no man's land.
But a more relevant comparison to what we're saying here is the 2 centre halves have had someone get in between them and a ball's been played.
Yes.
They both think that's your man. That's a more relevant situation here because no one's actually going, your man's getting behind you. Your man's on your left shoulder.
Oh, yeah. I get
where I'm coming from.
Yeah. Right at the start. Right at the start of everything, the movement, they're not, the communication is shit.
When Ugarte is in no man's land, you as a centre-back behind him, you see him in no man's land. You know you've got a man to your left. Conduct. Ugarte press.
Did anyone see Shaw's reaction when the ball went in, by the way?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Because like you said, this looks like a carbon copy of the first goal, even down to like player positions. Yeah. What if that is coached? What if the positions they take up is coached? And because, like you said, this is a carbon copy. Even where Martinez is, if you look at the other picture, Luke Shaw is running back and in that exact same position. What's his name is marking the same one guy that he was marking in the first goal. Like this is way too identical. And instead of saying, yo, this is trained or whatever, this is what they do on the pitch. People want to blame the players and say, oh, if
you heard me from the beginning, Charles, right? This is the very first time that that's not the first time. I should take that back.
Yeah.
I have attacked Amrin from the start because I'm saying this is not being drilled enough in training. For me, this is not being drilled enough in training. And for me to bring it up like this means I have seen it at least 4 different times in 4 different matches. And I've gone, no, this is actually a manager's problem. Don't get me wrong. I still think some of the players need to take some responsibility and accountability for themselves. Right. And I think for me, maybe I'm talking as a player going, I know that's the danger man. Why am I waiting? I don't need to be told. He's the danger man. Don't let him shoot. I don't need to be told that. Go close him down. Go make sure that it's a difficult shot. It's not easy. But at the same time, for it to happen 5 games, 6 games, yes, tactically he leaves them 1-on-1, but if you know one of those players that is in a one-on-one position against probably the most uninformed player in the league, other than Haaland, why is anyone leaving him on his own?
Because
Still did
even with
shit.
Haaland,
Well, why
we
is
leave
anyone
him
leaving him on his own?
Because it's just what we do. Even with Haaland,
And it's
we will
stupid.
leave him on his
And
own.
it's stupid. And it's now time for the manager to take the blame for that too. That's where I'm getting to on this point. This just pees me off, man. Look at that. Look at that. He's leaning. He's watching. He's only reacted now.
Well, I can't believe
Luke Shaw looks like he's thinking about his next meal.
He's even leaning in the wrong direction.
Bro, I cannot believe people are blaming Europe for getting cooked by Rodgers, bro. Rodgers cooks
Coley and
everything.
Wajid left.
Coley had to go somewhere. Wajid's back. Wajid's back.
The crazy thing was that Euro even did better on the apart from him sleeping, he actually tried to put his leg in for that shot the second time.
But he got thieves. 1v1 with Rodgers, brother, you're getting cooked. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, even when you go down at halftime, like, don't leave Rodgers alone. Like, when we are playing, you see Cunha with the ball, three man.
Double team straight away.
Like,
Mount double team straight away. Sesko double team straight away. But we watch everyone one-on-one.
Like,
and that goes back to what we were saying earlier on.
It's terrible, Jones. Anyway, I just want to move on to my. Oh, see, that was the low one. I just can't believe that. And as I said, look at him. Look at him in the middle of three. No one is
where
talking.
Dalot was. Can you go to the first picture where Dalot was behind Tielemans? No, like back to where there was like space in the beginning. No, back. You see, brother, if Dalot really wanted, he could have gotten that ball before bloody Tielemans.
100%.
He could have. If he wanted to. Tielemans can't move. If he wanted, slide tackle, whatever, he has the ball. He just left him. How Tielemans got from there to our back line?
And I think he did 1,000 spins over here, which wound me up because I was like, at least foul him if you're going to just watch him. And then somehow from
that is where the individual player issue now comes in. Because there now is not the manager, there is just Dalot. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What in Christ's name are you?
I know it sounds like hating, yeah, but I don't understand how he gets the armband when Bruno comes off. I really don't.
SLT,
I know it's slim.
SLT, bro.
You had it was either between him or Sharborto. So.
Dire consequences.
No, Dalot's part of the leadership group. So
and he's also part of the
it automatically goes to Dalot.
Sorry, who's the leadership team? Who's the leadership group?
It's
Leacher, Heaton. Heaton is in there.
Heaton, Tom. It's Tom, Leacher.
Who's the last
Dalot.
His name Maguire.
I think
Bruno, and Harry.
Sorry, I just want to go back to a comment.
If Harry was on the pitch, Harry would have gotten it.
So just so right, I know people are still holding on to this my Delite versus Maguire fun that I was having earlier in the season. I don't know if you guys have listened, but I've actually said I miss both of them. I need just one of them back in between the young boys. Right? I would prefer if it was Delite, Euro, and Heaven on the other side. I would prefer that back line or Maguire and those two. I don't care which one of those two come. Someone that actually looks like they communicate and talk and can lead the line, whether slow individually or not, needs to be in this back line. But unfortunately, this is the hand we've been dealt. There's nothing there's no changes that can be made at the moment.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead, mate.
Say you could choose anybody else on the pitch to give the armband to. Who would you have given it to?
I'm gonna be totally honest. That's a totally moot point. All those players are
No,
fucking
no,
shit.
no, no.
None of those players deserve the ban.
Yeah, but
Like
you know,
I'm not even gonna lie to you,
I'm
Charles.
gonna be honest. Charles. No, Charles. I'm not even like trying to disrespect your question, because it's a valid question. But what's the difference? They're all a bunch of wankers on the pitch for like. At this point, who gives a shit?
That is the
I
point
think I
that
would have given it to Lee.
I am trying to make. Oh my days.
I think
I'll be honest with you, right? I just
feel
think
like at that point,
in a moment like that,
anybody
throw
could
the
have
captain's
won that.
armband away. Throw the
Yeah,
captain's
like
armband
anybody
away.
could have won it. That's just where I was getting to. It's not even like a download thing. You could have even given Lamens the armband. It did not.
Someone said Mount, bro. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Do you know what's so funny, Pav? Mount was the
MM7
first
days.
name that came into my head when I looked at everyone available. Mount was the first name that came to my. The funny thing, the second name that came to my head is this man over here, and this is just for me and fun, and I'm just really irritated.
Wait, hold on. Matt, who said that we're blaming Lamans for not leading the back line? When was that a statement that was made?
Just leave him. Some
people hear words and understand it.
I'm confused. Like I'm so. Sometimes I look in these comments and I'm like, what are you hearing? Are we not speaking English?
No, English as a second language is critical. You don't know how people do. Let's move on.
So
yeah,
we do.
This is just a bit of fun for me, right?
I'm sorry I threw you guys off track. I just thought what is going on? Like that was never even a topic.
Many people played ESL in college, man. You don't know.
He said
someone in the chat mentioned it. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
See, just flaming somebody for like no reason.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. Next time at
no
them.
Apologies here. No apologies.
Next time at them. So yeah, this is just, by the way, I just put this here because I've watched this so many times. As I said right at the beginning of the show, I do believe Hoyland scores this. If anyone recognized how much I heard Hoyland last season, and I'm saying Hoyland scores this, I cannot understand.
Is this the Cunha header?
Yeah,
it's the Cunha header. I cannot understand for the life of me how he's missed this.
That is literally Umbumo's header. Like that's his goal right there. Just turn into a wall.
Man, like I said earlier in the show before everybody showed up, he went for the spectacular because there was no reason for him to head it down into the ground. Like you just had to like just flick your neck. Like that's all you had to do.
I don't even think that was the problem. I think he jumped too much. Like he put too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say
down to the floor.
No, I was gonna fully agree. He's just fully mistimed the header, but it's dog shit. No,
you know what's so funny? This is one of the first games I didn't even message you, Waj, when at you or anything when he equalized.
No, but it's funny. It was funny as hell though, because I got added, and then when I started adding everyone else, like everyone went disappearing like they normally do. Bro, like no, like man, here's the thing, yeah. God is always good to me. Don't test me, man. I got God on my side at all times, man.
But yeah, this is just shocking. Anyway, I am done with my screenshots. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Can we talk about Cunha though? Can we actually talk about Cunha?
Bro, what do you want to say about him? Because I'm at my last strings with him. I'm on my last strings with him.
Like the shots from everywhere and anywhere that never go on target, bro. Like why is it never just a pass?
You know how for me, right? You know how embarrassing it is where he's in a better angle. Roger's first goal. Cunha was in a better angle after when we were 2-1 down. And I'm almost sure it was 5 yards away from the post. What bend were you trying to put on it? It's like his bend there was no curve at all.
Well, it weren't bended like Beckham. It was more like bended like Bonnie, bruv.
No curve at all.
The amount of times you guys mention that individual's name, I swear, she should be collecting like royalties.
We are disappointed, Riri. We are that disappointed.
Unbelievable.
My
It is-
disappointment is
it
going to
is
tend to
starting
hate if he keeps playing like this, and that's what's annoying me the most.
Well, you don't have to get me
Bruno's
started
gone.
on
Just-
Cunha.
no one else is-
I'm
one
taking
else
a
is gonna
back
pass
seat
him.
right now and enjoying this right now. I'm just.
I thought you rated him, Riri.
What?
Yep.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You see, this is why I said what I said earlier. I saw this coming. That's why
I was trying to get Riri
Cunha
to
needs
crash out.
GA, bro.
I wasn't gonna
Cunha
crash out.
needs
I was just
GA.
gonna say what, because that right there.
Like, I don't like seeing this because before when Cunha came, he was, everybody's bee's knees. Everyone liked him, and now it's like
Who's
if he doesn't
everyone?
shape
Don't
up.
make such a
Oh no,
general.
I put my
talking
hands up.
generally, like United fans generally, everybody likes
But you're
him.
making a
Like,
very
Here's
general
everybody.
the
statement.
nasty. Okay,
Yes,
here's me.
that's why I
Right,
said generally. Like,
here's me being nasty a little bit and just putting something positive. Right, 2 games in a row, he's played as a 10. He scored a goal. 2 games in a row. Where the beginning of the problem started with him for me is this manager playing him as a number 9. And I was so sure he was never going to do it because his history as a striker is so bad. I thought he's never going to do it. He's never, ever going to put
A
him
man
there.
doesn't even start for Brazil most times, bro.
he doesn't like. They don't care about history, bro.
But anytime he's played as a 10, you can see you can see, I don't know the word, just something positive.
Yeah, you can
right?
see something positive. That's why I said he needs GA because that you can see something positive. It only lasts.
And I agree. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the situation we're in now, with the players missing the injuries, this brother needs. He can't. I don't want to see something positive. He needs to score.
Can I just say, please? You can't do this. You can't do this. You lot are building the same situation again. You can't have someone in the 10, especially in this fucking system, who's gonna shoot all the time. Yeah, because the man isn't that clinical. So he'll get one tap in out of 6-7 fucking shots in a game, and we'll walk out of a game wondering why we've lost 2-1. Because he had 6 other chances to play someone through, and he chose to shoot and miss.
By the way, even that pass he gave to Sesko in the first half was not a great pass.
No. Let's not do this. Yeah, you see what we do with bloody Sesko. I don't like it because he's not even shit. But you man try to make it as if Xerxes is shit for the exact same shit, bro. That brother should have scored at least one of those 2 chances. You can say Martinez made a good save for the first one, but the second one, how many times have we seen that trampoline touch, bro? It is becoming his trademark. He cannot be doing this. If that was Xerxes, Mandel will be cutting him down from like before the match has ended, bro. Against Everton, Pickford was out here making saves. And we didn't care.
For the same thing to happen. Don't ask for the same thing to happen. Just ask for it to stop for everyone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking people to be fair. That's all I'm asking. Either way you want to fall. See, any way you might want to fall, just be fair and be equal with it.
His first shot, Charles, was a good save from Martinez, to be fair. The second one, the ball was going away from him. The second one was...
I can't believe you're putting pressure on his first shot. He had nowhere to aim.
I literally said first one, Martinez makes a good save, but he should have scored one of the 2. It's like when we play Everton, Xerxes had 2.
Are you on about the second one where he went and slided it back into play? Is that the one you on about?
Yeah,
brother, that ball was the ball was going in a dip to the left anyway. Like he ran in there with the player sliding in with the keeper coming out.
Keeper slid and hit Cash, bro. Brother, you can't be doing this. And then the one that Mounts played in that he was just nearly there. Like, come on, you can't be having all these chances.
Nah, that one that Mount played, in, he wasn't nearly there, bro.
Bruv, the one that Mount played in, it's not a chance. You can't put that as a chance. Sorry.
He wasn't nearly there.
Brother, I'm just saying, what people have called chances for different people and what you're calling chances for Sheshko is mad.
If they start getting that right, that's the kind of Haaland type, bro. where someone just keeps bending it round the two centre halves, and then the tall lanky striker pokes it in. So to be fair, like, it didn't come off first time, but it's promising that it's starting to happen at least. Like that's why I said Mount. I actually like the passes Mount was looking for in the final third. It's the things.
I was about to say he just needs to get more game time. None of this. Oh, he plays, then he comes off the next game. He plays, come off. None of this stuff. Give him a run of games, please.
I think I honestly don't know how depleted.
He'd have scored.
He'd have definitely scored.
He would
said
have,
that.
bro. That was.
He said that earlier.
Twice.
He said
like even that one where he bent it to the north stand, he would have.
Yeah, he'd have scored. I'm just felt like he had it for appropriate time.
I mean, look at what he's holding in his hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd scored.
All right. So the next two topics here.
There's two more topics.
Yeah, we have fun. Well, we're gonna make this quick. We're gonna make it quick because I don't really even want to discuss this next one. I'm a bit at lost with it. I'm a bit confused. So let's do it anyway. Semenyo, yes or no?
At what cost?
It's 65.
That's the question.
We say no to Semenyo.
Can I ask Charles a question quickly?
Yeah.
Charles, if he was Nigerian, would it just be a straight up yes?
Why did you ask me that question?
Because we all know your track record.
Why are we like?
Because we all know your track record.
I'm not going to go into these type of discussions. I will
just say yes or no. If he was Nigerian, would it be a straight yes?
It can't be. He will be at AFCON right now. So like it can't be a yes.
That doesn't answer the question.
That definitely
doesn't answer the question.
Very politician question. Answer me.
If he was Nigerian, yeah,
you're sounding like the politicians in the Nigerian
and
parliament.
you want me to sign him in January, I would not sign him because he's at AFCON. He will not be back until after the end of the tournament.
But what if the club wanted to sign him, even if he was at AFCON and he was Nigerian?
The next AFCON is going to be in the summer. Are you going to sign him?
Then I will say then what?
The next AFCON apparently is going to be in the summer after the season.
Every AFCON, every AFCON going forward, every AFCON going forward is in the summer now.
Yeah, it's like a Euro thing now.
So would you sign him then?
Yes, if he was available, like I would have signed him. I would have.
Thank you. That's all we need to know.
The theater of
what
dreams.
wages is he on?
Definitely. But again,
he can't be on anything.
I believe he's less than 100K, and obviously when you come to United, the minimum you ask for is 150 upwards. So yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Especially with the goals he's coming with. So
me and Waj had this conversation, right?
Oh, go on. Yeah.
The way United are, we are not going to be going for the top bill players. So I could see us signing him because, at this point, I think we're all trying to sign the next big thing, the one that's closer to the next big thing. Hence Cunha, hence Mbuemo, and all the rest of that. But there's no way we should be paying 65 for him.
He's on 75K a week at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
no way.
That's getting doubled, isn't it?
No. I don't think it's getting 150. I think he'll be in line with Cunha and Mbuemo.
Given how this manager signs players that play perfectly in a position and then forces them into positions where they're shit, especially with Semenyo, who career-wise has played majority of his games as a centre forward, then gone to the wing. Why the fuck are we gonna play a predominant striker in a full-back position?
Wing back.
Full-back, wing-back. Listen, man, it's the same shit.
I know.
I know. I hear, right? I don't want just buy a fucking wing back or a fullback that is specialized in the position and play the fucker in the position.
But
why is that? Do you know why is that so difficult?
Because
do you know why I want him? Because if he does play him out of position and we're still shit, it just accelerates the fact this man has gone fuck off and get sacked.
It won't.
So you would rather
it
he
won't
bring
because I guarantee
players just for him to fuck off and get sacked. That don't make no sense.
Bro,
No, because if he can't, if he's not going to get the best out of Semenyo,
with the shit player.
no, if he doesn't get the best out of Semenyo, and he's moving him straight into like a left wing back position, bro, the club's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Can we just quantify what is his best season so far? Is it not like 12 goals?
Probably this one, no?
11. It's 11 goals, 11 goals, 8 assists, I believe, and I believe that was last year.
Yeah, last year when he
just someone.
How many goals is he on this season?
Isn't he like a Rashford type of player that sits on the last man and?
Oh
no.
He's industrious. He is up.
The truth is,
whatever you need,
he is a transition merchant, but he does put in more effort than
he'll put in the yards. Plus finishing, his finishing is both feet.
Question. How much is Adam Morton?
100 mil probably.
100 M's.
This is Crystal Palace. I'm sure you can get him for 65. I am sure.
In the middle of the season, I don't know.
No, we're not going to. Again, that's a signing that we're not going to get in January. There's so many midfielders that we want. You're getting none of them in January.
But Abs, you can't go and spend 65 mil in the Jan and think that's not going to affect what you can spend in the summer.
We will sell Kobe. We'll be fine. Money day. Like, why are you so stressed?
Well, Kobe ain't getting sold, bro.
We'll sell Kobe, bro. His hamstrings all doing up tenderism. You probably can't sell him. Don't.
I said summer. Don't worry. Money day. We'll splash the cash. We'll sell people. Bro. 200 M minimum spend. Money day.
Not our strong suit, bro. Selling is not.
Brother, but every summer, 200 million spend. Money day.
You know what? There you go. That's confirmed that they said they're buying a midfielder in the summer. So I guess the only thing we'll probably get is a loan of Gallagher.
That's calm.
Oh God, no!
If they confirmed I'm getting a midfielder,
or Ruben Neves.
That Ruben Neves rumor is getting stronger and stronger. To be
fair. And you know the thing is, right? I had this problem with Ten Hag, right? When he seems to either buy players that he's worked with one way or another, or they're just all Dutch, right? And right now, this guy is starting to, I don't know if this is, no, it's not. But this guy is starting to annoy me because it seems like all the Portuguese speaking players have a pedestal with him. And that Ruben Neves thing is going to wind me up for the same block, especially as he has spent, 2 seasons in Saudi?
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna come back and be the same Neves that we remember.
We're talking about fucking Bundesliga. Wirtz, blood. Wirtz has come from the Bundesliga looking like a world beater to get in here and like noticing the pace difference. Like, come on, man. And that's a 20 mil bargain from Saudi, by the way. They're not asking you to break the bank. It's not like they don't want to lose it.
But he is free in the summer, so 20 million still seems steep for me.
He's free in the summer. Why are we paying?
Yeah. So 20 million is steep.
Well, no.
There was like it's gone.
No. I was just gonna say Al have said that they're willing to start negotiating from 12.
12.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just because he's gone in the summer. So for them, any money's any money, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's just
I even saw a little link, but it weren't from a prominent source. It was more that if they got rid of Xerxes this January, that they were going to try and bring Ivan Toney to United as well.
But the Ivan's Toney problem is the new tax legislation when it comes to Saudi, as Abs is very well aware of.
Currently fighting a
that's not a shot. No, that's not a shot. That's because you've researched it. Like that wasn't a shot.
Is he not fighting a court case right now?
Who?
Where?
There's rumors. There's rumors that he's the one that got caught in central London punching up someone. But it's rumors. I don't know if he's actually here.
No, I'm genuinely asking. I'm not even being.
I'm not even being silly. I don't know if it's him, but everyone is trying to point at him at the moment. So I don't know if that's a. Man just said he's gonna bust case. I'm saying it's rumors, bro. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't
But
know.
if we so I know Conor Gallagher's name has been thrown around, and he hasn't really gotten that much play time. He's at Letty, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Madrid. Yeah, Flick
Right.
Madrid.
Would we get him on a loan, or would that be a buy?
Yeah,
When he was first talked about, it was a loan. All I heard was loan. I have heard it's up to a transfer now, and that worries me because
Atleti want a permanent deal, don't they? That's what they wanted in the summer. But I think in January, like you could probably get a loan and option to buy.
And how much did they spend on him, by the way?
Like
80,
40.
Quite a lot.
80? No chance. It was like, I swear it was like 40, bro.
I swear it's higher
It
than
was
40.
quite a lot. No, he was quite a lot. I'm sure
I
he was
swear
like
it was a high number.
Nah, I think it was like 40.
With this Bruno situation, wouldn't he be like somewhat of a filler for that midfield?
40 million euros.
Yeah, I was
right. Hang on. Oh no.
no.
Wait. So no, the reason of the deal was considered larger is because João Felix went the other way.
Yeah, it was an addition.
Yeah, sorry, but my bad.
So it's 40 mil plus João Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was basically 35 mil because João Felix is not worth nothing. It's minus numbers.
Man said he's negative fees. That is
But at the time, though, at the time, he had some book value, you know. So
he just failed at but
he got sold for 100 mil.
He'd failed at Bayern as well, didn't he?
He's failed everywhere.
Barca, sorry.
Yeah, he's failed everywhere.
Barca, I
He's
meant,
good in
sorry.
Saudi now.
Barca, sorry.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing at Barca.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting 100 mil for Kobe. He got sold for 100 mil. I'm definitely
brother, why not, bro? Chill out. We're not getting close to 100 for Kobe.
No,
So I don't know if I'll put my hands up. I haven't watched Edison since last season, and even last season it wasn't a lot of games. But apparently he's available as well. There's this new.
So the current linkage for January is Semenyo, Gallagher, Neves.
Yes.
That's it. The three.
No.
We'll see more as the weeks go on.
Edison as well.
Edison.
So Edison hasn't been linked to United yet, but his agent is trying to build the link because he's available. I'm a bit concerned about that as well, to be honest. I don't think any of these players are that overly.
So the question is, and then we can move on to the next topic for the panel. Out of those, let's say Edison is an iffy, but out of those three, which one would be like your choice to have in January? That would help the team with the depletion that we currently have.
Neves.
Pav?
I'm gonna probably take Ruben Neves, and if we can, I'll get Gallagher as well.
Coley?
Fuck it, give me Edison and Gallagher.
I thought it was pick one. What am I picking two? I swear.
This is the problem with us.
Shit. And there's going to be something wrong with whoever turns up. So you're going to need two, bro.
But the question was pick one.
Wait. Waj, what say you?
It's like choosing if you want to die by beheading or die by firing squad.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm rattling my head right now trying to figure out who I'm going for.
Beheading is actually kind of quick, so maybe go with that.
No, because your body's still alive for 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, you see it for like, but you don't feel
fire,
nothing, like
fire is
experience.
Did you say fire?
Firing
squad.
Firing squad. Oh, shot to the head.
You gonna feel that's it. One.
If they aim properly, yes, it'd be great. But otherwise, you get a lot of bullets.
I don't know. I've not seen. The thing is, I've not seen any of them play this year.
Right.
The last time I saw Ruben Neves played was the 4-3 Al Hilal versus Man City at the Club World Cup in the summer. So I don't know.
I'm genuinely
since we're doing this whole Prem proving shit, I guess they'd go Ruben Neves or Conor Gallagher. Our choice, won't they?
Yeah, I'm genuinely asking because I
Never is
haven't
went
seen
for
any of
shots.
them play, so that's why. Well, outside of Semenyo, and I don't want Semenyo, so yeah.
Oh, really?
You know
Why?
what?
Well,
Sorry, I've made a decision.
What says you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Neves only because I think he actually has been playing while Gallagher hasn't. And the amount of running you're going to have to do in this midfield, the last thing you
Neves
want
can't run.
is for Gallagher to pull up being injured because he has to do a lot of laps. I think I'll stay with Neves. Oh my God, it's not great. It's really not great at all.
But we all agree that we need someone for that midfield come January.
100%.
Yes. Injuries have told. I don't even know if Kobe will be fit for the next game, which is why like
he's already been ruled out for Newcastle. He's already said.
Oh really? All right, Licha, who got in midfield pivots, we will be there.
Casemiro's back.
It's gonna be Casemiro Ugarte and Casemiro Licha. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, if he plays Licha, yeah, I hear it. Ugarte needs to be told something. Like he needs to be told.
What's your last topic?
Yeah, let me go to the next topic. Last topic is the quickest game preview. I actually said the word right today, Riri.
Yes, I know.
Newcastle.
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah, Newcastle game preview. You know what? The first place to start is formation, isn't it? Are we expecting the same back? I think De Ligt and Maguire are definitely not going to be selected from what I've gathered so far.
Brother, what is the injury? No, hold on. What do you mean by no back? Like,
right,
what
so
are we
the
doing?
injury is apparently he's getting back spasms. I have no idea why. 26.
He's been carrying the club all season. I understand. What about
I can explain back spasms. Does he have a girlfriend?
He had a wife.
Oh, he had a wife.
That might be the cause of his back spasms.
Yeah, she might be doing something because she was into the, voodoo.
I actually don't know what's up with Maguire, by the way.
Yeah, he just left.
I honestly thought when they said he was injured, it was like a light knock, but all of a sudden he's been out for like.
That's what I'm saying. Usually he's just gone.
Maybe that big head of it is finally causing problems.
Maybe he's getting old. Like all these old people, like Bruno's legs tendonism, Harry Maguire.
No, but come on, this is Bruno's first major injury.
Yeah, and it is.
And I bet you, by the way, he's back in 2 weeks.
Someone says De Ligt is expected back on the 30th.
Maguire expected
on the 4th of Jan.
What are we doing here?
Good Lord.
Because of what did this
Maguire was a hammy. Yeah.
This is
okay. I remember the game.
I think the 4th of Jan's only one more game.
Yeah, it's the 26th, and then it's the
New
Year's.
So
then it's New Year's.
No, we have
no. As in, I meant after Newcastle. Sorry,
no, we have a game on the 30th. Watch.
No. That's what I said after Newcastle.
Yeah, Wolves.
There's one more game, and I'm gonna be totally honest here. If he does not beat Wolves, then no Maguire the next not gonna save him. Let's be honest.
We have to beat Wolves regardless. They're shite.
Okay, and then midfield. Is everyone thinking about the Licha and Casemiro midfield?
Run it,
sport, by the way.
Run it.
Bro, after that Ugarte performance, he cannot put that man in midfield. He just can't.
Can I ask you guys a question? And it's a bit weird because obviously I've just spent time breaking.
We have another youth that we could stick in that midfield.
Yeah,
we can't find one. Riri, we have like how many million? We can't find.
My biggest problem with these youth team players, right? My biggest problem is their physicality, right?
Okay.
Even when you saw Shane Lacey and
they get barged off the ball easily.
They look like boys.
Oh wait, no.
And the other ones that
don't you want to play Big Seiko Kane?
He's the last one I want to put in centre midfield, bro. I don't understand.
Play centre midfield.
Right? And by the way, Riri, I know we were on the phone when I pointed out that their next game against grown men was, I think, Tamworth. They lost 3-0.
Yeah, you did. You did tell me that. Yes, you did.
Yeah. Those games where they play against proper teams don't come out very well for them. right? They physically are not there. So the idea of putting Conte in midfield as a 2 as well, and his protection is either Casemiro or Licha. No, hell
Just
no.
play Chido.
Okay, so then the answer is no. We don't have a youth to stick in that middle.
We can play Chido there. Play
But you're
Chido
gonna have to
there.
you're gonna have to put a youth somewhere because
Yeah, they'll be on the bench.
Wait, why?
No, think about it. Euro's gonna have to come off.
Why?
What?
Oh, he's gonna be stressed, isn't he? He's gonna be stressed.
Both goals. His head is gonna be on.
Yeah, his confidence.
It doesn't matter.
But
We
his
don't have
confidence. You
any
could see. You could
centre-back.
see his confidence was shot after that first, before even the first goal.
Yeah,
His
the
body
problem with
playing that game,
what Euro's having right now is doubt in his head about going into tackles, and you do not need that as a centre
You
back.
could see that in the second goal when he was like this. He was like
I've never-
afraid
I've-
to like touch dude. Like
I've never seen that before in my life. The guy ran to the ball first touch. He did this. I said, "Oh, that's a lot. Woo. That's not good
so
look."
bring it back here. Bringing it back.
He still has to
Licha, what hole are we going to use? Like what gap in the squad is Licha going to fill? Is he going to fill?
Broski, we're playing against Boltemada. Licha can't play. What are we doing?
Okay,
Euro
so-
is
Can I
playing.
fucking talk?
No. Okay, talk.
He's just trying to wind you up, bro. Don't bite.
I know he is. Relax, man. Is he going to sit in the CDM or is he going to sit in the centre back?
ECDM.
So who's going to do the centre back?
He's going to be the same back three, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
You think he's going to play Euro?
Yeah.
He has to. There's no other option. Boltemada is playing.
Exactly.
You also got to realize, Coley, yeah, the only centre backs we have are all 3 left-footed players.
yeah, like JJ said, left, right.
Which is why when people were talking about, De Ligt, I was like, okay, so if De Ligt was available, he takes out the person that was probably man of the match for the game. And I know I'm reaching here, right? Which was Evan.
You know.
Evan weren't going to be.
That young man actually looks like he's up for it. Like I hope that continues, like that's consistent, because he actually looks like he's up for it, and he's one of the youth that I really hope that continues for him.
Yeah.
Can I say what I think he's going to do and what I want him to do?
Go ahead, Pav.
No.
So Licha ain't starting this game, right? He's going to have. This is what I think he's going to do. He's going to have a guy in Casemiro midfield. Euro's going to play. That guy's going to get skinned alive by Gordon or Barnes. Walter Marde is going to bully Aiden Heaven. Yeah.
Why?
What's his name? The other brother who plays on the right wing. He's going to have a field day with Luke Shaw.
Oh, Murphy.
Right. Yeah,
Murphy,
he's going to cook
bro.
Luke Shaw. And up top, it's going to be Sesko, Mount, and Cunha. But this is what I want him to do. I want him to play Sesko. I want him to play Xerxes in the 10 and Cunha. Then I want him to put Mount next to Casemiro. And the back line is going to be the back line. No Licha in that back line because you've only got one centre back available.
I must have misheard that. Sorry. Let's. The back line's the back line. Yeah, you're leaving that alone. We want Mount centre mid with Casemiro.
With Casemiro, yeah. Casemiro's going to have to stay deep.
Xerxes, Cunha, and Sesko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is ball. That is football, right?
That
is football, right there.
That's not what I'm thinking.
That is ball. That is football, right there.
I cannot see.
The only thing that happens is you no longer have a senior sub to make in the attacking position if you go that route. So I feel like Ugarte is going to play, and we're going to be here, scratching our heads every time he loses the ball. I think Mount starts in the 10, and then Sesko starts. Sesko comes off for Xerxes. Basically, what we saw last match, we'll see much of it this coming Newcastle game. So hold on to your seats.
Nah, Pav scared me, man. Mount and Casemiro.
But what do you want me to say? There's fuck all to choose from.
I know. You know what?
And I don't want to play. I don't want to play any you up front or in midfield against Newcastle.
Yeah, no.
I actually kind of like it.
If this coach wasn't defensive minded, he would have done that.
The only
you're
person who's
saying-
close to
Coley, you're
creating
saying
anything
you
to
like-
Bruno's level is probably Mount, and that guy's going to have to play in midfield with Casemiro.
Hold on,
Cunha might-
Cody,
might
you're
do one or
saying you
two
like
things.
that lineup that Pav is suggesting.
Not in terms of like it being this is what
You're,
I
you're
would want,
far
this is what
away,
I would
Coley.
do.
Can you come closer to the mic or something?
It's his headphones, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's my headphones, yeah.
No, that's better
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, that's better still.
How is this better?
I have no idea why. Bro, I don't know
That's
what's
not how
going-
Bluetooth works. You're not lying, bro. One second.
Maybe you were lying on the mic.
How about now? Is this better? Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like it in terms of this is what I would do, this is what I want. Like, in theory, what you've done is you've put the best like Bruno fucking replacement you can, yeah, in Mount and dropped him deeper. Do you know what? You could just actually drop Cunha, put Mount back in the 10, put Leach and Casemiro in the middle, Xerxes next to Mount with
Honestly,
Sesko.
I think Mount will cook in the 8.
I don't think he's dropping Cunha just because he's the only one who's got a bit of pace about him in that team
So
going
Cody,
forward.
you're saying leave Cunha on the bench for like sub?
Yeah.
After scoring 2 games in a row, that's crazy.
Listen,
So
here's
here's my
happened to Sesko.
here's my
But
thinking.
Sesko is
Cody.
scoring.
Here's my
But
thinking.
he scored
Everyone,
2 games
right?
in a row and he got dropped.
Yeah, but that would I don't understand that one either.
Didn't
Here's
agree
my
with
thinking,
that
guys.
one.
Here's my thinking, right? And I'm telling you, as a guy that's watched Sporting, I am so confused why he has not done 2 actual strikers and 110 and 2 holding mid. I have no idea why he's not done it. But you can have, because we're going to need the defense, whether we like it or not. We're going to need 2 defensive-minded people in that middle of the park. Casemiro and Leacher, all they have to do is defend. Put Mount as the 10, Cunha and Sesko as the strikers. As in, Cunha never drops. He stays up there. 2 strikers, 2 centre backs, and just try and get the ball to them. Now, the only problem with that, of course, is our wing backs. Our wing backs and they're crossing.
Dalo and
Technically
Dorgu.
on paper.
Dalo and Dorgu.
Even just
Well,
getting
that's why-
Technically on
I
paper.
have
if one of them
a
got the ball,
question. What position does Fletcher's son play?
he's a 10.
attacking midfield.
Oh, he's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the
And
other
then,
thing
of
is,
course,
when
Mount-
if you've got
if Mount is
Sesko and
tired,
Xerxes on the
put Fletcher in that position.
What?
What? Put Jack Fletcher in, did you say?
Yeah, when Mount gets tired, as he always does, you could put Fletcher in that position as a natural 10.
Yeah.
I don't think Mount gets
Not-
tired
not
as much
arguing
as he
with
is
that.
just like covered in.
Watch,
gold.
we haven't heard from you. I know you.
Go on,
you know,
Wax, finish it off for
I know
us.
Jatindra is your number 1 player, but
Obviously,
yeah.
I
That
like
is
G.
crazy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be totally honest. He needs to get a result. He can.
They're
he
probably
can
losing
play
the game anyway.
He's been,
No,
bro,
he needs to
getting
get.
results.
No, but you can't say he's not getting a
No,
result.
so
and then,
you're saying he needs to get
no,
a
wait,
result.
wait. Hold on.
Is a result winning or drawing?
Hold up.
What's
No,
your result?
a result's a win. A result's a win.
Okay.
Newcastle were awful in that second 45 against Chelsea. They were dog shit.
We will give
Watch.
him something.
Look at the state of our
Well,
squad,
then-
bro. You
No,
expect to win.
and Coley, that's not Coley, but you guys can't have discussed the team and how he's going to set up for the last 10-15 minutes and then say we're going to struggle to get a result. Like everyone is
Why not?
talking about, because everyone's talking about setting up a team. You set up a team hoping you to win the
To
game.
win.
You don't set up. It's
Win
not.
or
We're not
draw.
playing prime. We're not playing prime Barcelona at Wembley. It's Newcastle.
Newcastle.
So Newcastle ain't a stronger team than us, even on a good day. They ain't got a better
Was it-
midfield than us, even on a good day.
No, but like,
On our good day?
it depends.
on
Right?
our
It depends.
good day.
It depends.
On our
Right?
good day.
No. Okay.
On
If
our
you want to
good
go
day,
based,
they've
if
got
you
a
want
better
to,
midfield than us.
if you want to go based on
Sorry, go on,
current, if you want to go based on current injury ravaged team, then yeah, then yes, they are better than us. But man for man,
Okay.
they're not. I'm not doing.
All right, fine. So
Bro.
going back to what you said, Let me finish, Charles. Going back to what you said, in this fixture that we're about to play with this injury-ravaged side, why do you expect to win?
Because I'm gonna sound like that. Unfortunately I'm gonna sound like that expectation merchant. But he can't go 2-9. I'm sorry, he just can't.
Bro, I'm not being funny. You're clinging on to these numbers way too much.
I'm
you're
not
dropping all the context out of every game.
Hang on,
like you're dropping
Coley. If you want to talk about contextually of games, he's led most of those games, and we've dropped points. He lost to 10. He lost to 10 minutes. He lost to 10
again.
No, but I'm not. Hang on.
Finish off.
Listen to his point.
No, but
Listen,
Coley, you cannot tell me I'm not contextualizing points, and then I start contextualizing the games. Like that's unfair, broski. That's unfair.
All right, so we're not going to talk about people that miss chances. We're not going to talk about red cards that we had when we shouldn't. We're not going to talk about
he couldn't get a result against 10 men Everton. Where's the context there?
Ruben Amorim couldn't get a result against 10 men Everton, yeah.
I mean, factually,
come on, man.
I mean, like that is factual. Like we lost 1-0.
Are we all right?
Whatever you say is Ruben, whatever you say is the players. The bottom line is we didn't get.
I'm talking to wait. Let me just finish this.
Go.
I'm talking to someone who's played ball. You're playing against 10 men. There is a physical space on the field where there shouldn't be usually. Player to player, you're telling me that it's the manager's fault that none of us stepped into that space and exploited it.
Up until the red card, he was tactically outdone. Yes or no? Like Everton had the better chances.
And they scored after the red card.
I'm just like they scored at 10 men when it's not worked for 45. When it's not worked for 40 minutes, because you played at a very good level as well. Like let's not downplay. Let's not downplay you.
There's 45 minutes to exploit a hole. And you're telling me
you've got to make. Sorry, go on, Nabs.
No, I was actually going to say it was longer than 45 minutes.
No, what I'm saying. My point is that after we've gone 1-0 down, he's had 15 minutes to tell them this is where the red card. This is because he has to control everything. We know this man has to control everything. He is like, if there's anything, he is detail oriented. He is as detail oriented as possible. Yes, the players take some blame for not doing enough. I 100% agree. But there comes a point where as a manager, if the 3-4-3 thing is not working, and you are still like doing everything possible to not change it against Everton, then you have to look at the manager at that point, because he was still stuck in that 3-4-3 regardless, and we still and Everton, for my opinion, I'm just going to finish off. In my opinion, Everton was still comfortable, and Everton still looked more dangerous in that particular game.
I think you might be right, and that might go on.
No. Let Colin.
I was just gonna say, all I was gonna say is I think you might be right, but I think that might be the problem here, because we just broke down a game where we're looking at our centre defense, our CDM languishing in no man's land instead of pressing the ball, and you've just identified a game where there was no reaction, and for me, I think the blame lies with the senior players on the pitch. I think it lies on the people that can score free kicks, and put in good service when it's time to.
My first point to what you said is both things can be right at the same time. Now, that was one of the first games where I felt like I was turning on the manager, but obviously, as I said, the table, because of where I want to finish on the table, I can't necessarily say manager out because he's in that position with potential of going higher. Why I would say that game was his fault like I said during that show, Euro was getting the ball all the time. He stuck to the rigid three at the back. Euro was getting the ball all the time. He cannot pass, cross, or shoot. Your center back is a ball playing center back. If you're not going to change it from three at the back, at least minimum move Delete to where Euro was and let him be the better attacking center back. He didn't even do that, Coley. He didn't even do that. But, me personally, right, cool. take Euro off, play with two at the back, get an extra striker on or extra attacker. He didn't do that. So at the very minimum, he's not gonna get the ball to your best attacking center back. He didn't even do that minute change. I'm sorry, he has to hold it more than the players. And by the way, this show today, I said this is on him because it's not just this game. It's a lot of games where I've seen he's left the team one-on-one, and we're not We're not even trying to cover the opposition's dangerous men. We're not trying to double team them. We're just leaving them you versus you, no matter what. That's a manager. That's a coaching thing. So unfortunately, I have to side a little bit more on Wajid's side when I'm like, manager, a change.
All I will say, last point, and I'll leave it there. Yeah, it's the last statement I've got to make. Never, and I've lost to 10 men before. Yeah, as the side with 11. Not once in any of them games. It's probably happened like 3 times. Say that again.
I said, trust me. We all.
Yeah, it's painful, bro. It's probably happened about 3 different times, but every time, I lie, Wedge. I never walked off once thinking. I walked off cussing my teammates and falling out with my teammates way before anything that I thought about what my manager was telling me or how he set us up. Even if how he set us up did fucking hinder us, like times where I've been dropped into a wing-back role or I've been told to go play lone striker and I'm shit as a lone striker because everyone else is 8 foot something. Like, even if that was the case, losing to 10 men, I walk off. All the players walk off. I'm shit. I just lost to 10 men. I am me personally. I'm shit.
Yeah, I get that.
That's the last point I'll make.
No, and that's fine. And just finally before we finally, I totally understand where you are coming from. However, this team is not going to change all the. This team is not going to change all the players again. And for me, there is too much. There is at this point in time, there is too much history. And too much of the same thing being done by this man, which shows that it's not working. And that's where I stand until I'm proven wrong. And that's where I stand. Has he frozen?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
All right, so I was actually going to ask you guys on your way out. By the way, this is the team I want to see on against Newcastle.
I think this is the team that Pav said.
No,
Pav wanted Mount here somewhere, and then Xerxes here somewhere. Yeah. I don't want that. I want 2 defensive-minded people to deal with the lot of running that we're going to have to suffer.
I think even with that 3, I would play Xerxes and Sesko and put Cunha in his favorite position, which is the 10. I'll put Mount where Licha is.
Yeah, that's basically what Pav was saying. I don't want that. I want security because it's going to be a lot of running. But that was just as it. So on your way out, I actually want this question to be answered by everyone on your way out as your last thing. Actually, let me just quickly go through the super chats. Actually,
we've answered
quickly.
This question.
Big up the panel one time. Yes, isn't Ruben Neves washed up? Forget Gallagher.
And I don't know whether we think he's washed up.
This is your last question on the way out, people.
You can't block Wajid's face. I mean, it's so beautiful.
Wow. Okay. At least smile at the compliment, bro. Jesus. Anyway,
brother is
shake
I've got a meeting. I have a meeting at 1:30.
You ain't sleeping anyway.
Money don't sleep, bro. Money don't sleep. I understand.
Too many people.
Money don't sleep. Charles is right.
Too many people pocket watching. Anyway,
it's not even about that.
I'm
talking about your insomnia, your lack of sleep.
Even what you just did there, Wad, you're praying for more success. We get it, man. It's fine. It's fine. Remember, you said it. Yeah, God's on your side, so we pray for more success, bro. That's what I want to see.
I pray for everyone's success.
I like to hear that too. All right, Charles, on your way out, just out of interest, because the season's we're almost halfway through the season. What is success for you? Is it still the same?
A successful season is winning something and having Champions League position. A good enough season to retain your job, give me Champions League.
Cool. See you later, brother. Watch.
Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
We're not winning anything. Just get Champions League.
Cool. Riri?
Europe. I want to say Europe, and then I also want to say, because we're not going to be back until the 29th, I want to wish everyone a happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate on these holidays, I hope you get some rest. I hope you spend time with your families and love on your families. And yeah, Abs, I know you and I'll probably chat, but yeah, for the rest of the delegates, please have a happy and healthy holidays.
Thank you so much. And I think everyone is saying it now as well in the chat, which is lovely. We wish Taylor Swift and her alone a better.
Yeah. That's why Travis is buying her a gift and you're not.
Whoa. That's a bit harsh. It's not gonna like that. Thank you, Riri. What is my position? I said top 8. So I don't know if that equals to Europe or not. Yeah, but I said top 8. So he's still in line for that. So top 8 for me, more than anything else, will be a success for me. Now, as Riri just did, guys, happy holidays, man. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Make sure you love during this period. Go see all the family that you don't see on a regular basis. It's been a pleasure hosting the show for you. Thank you for the likes. Decent amount, 69. If anyone wants to give that one more, so at least 70, that'd be great. Make sure you put some comments in as well. But yeah, happy holidays, everyone. There we go. A couple more. Yeah. Happy holidays and good night.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club! I said drop a bomb, Dad.